random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here, ready to get started with our jumbo full case picker team. Sorry to keep you waiting, but been cruising along as fast as we can here. I don't even know what break number we're on for today. I guess we could count. I've been putting in all the points for them. Let's just do it real quick. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then plus personals we counted 16, so that'd be number 17 for us today. Busy day. We got two more still to come. One last swing at the bounty tonight. A 96.50, I think, on this one. What's up, D-Rude? I think you've been having some decent D-backs. Let's do it. Yeah, 96.50 in this one. It's time. Jesus Lopez, first auto. That's going to go to the Rangers. Dave Stevens. We've been having some fun tonight. Jang out of 499, 133 of 499. Matic, 1 of 199. You love to see that if you have the Yankees. Smart Guy Sports. That was going to be tough to beat. Low cereal. Diet with the Superfractor. High cereal on that Jang. Red Rookie, young Kenzie Noel. Guardians, Prestige Worldwide. True Blue. Jack Penny, 109 of 150. Tigers have been rolling today. They've been a point machine. Let's go in the mitt for now on that True Blue ink. Tigers to Eller. Nine left in basketball. Austin Riley, 168 of 499. A new high serial number for now. 3 left in soccer, 9 left in basketball. It's a round out the marathon of a day. Fernando Cruz, 60 of 75. Cubs to Champagne Hunter. I like it. No more Rhino Hunter. Braves to Big Card Sam on that Austin Riley. Let's take in the high serial for now. Del Castillo, Red Rookie. Mike Vassell. Okay, that did not last very long on the Austin Riley. 467 of 499. Rays to New Blitz. Sammy Hernandez. Reptilian. It's kind of weird seeing those two back to back there. Just refractors. That is box numero uno. Penultimate Bowman of the day. Eight left in basketball. Did have some more discounts before we were live, so we get both of those closed out. Be all full for the night. Well, I guess technically 10 left, but 2 in carts, looks like. Pacers and Pistons in carts. Where those go? Both pretty cheap. Fabian Lopez, 436 of 499. Marlins. Going to Hawkman. Burrito, 35 of 250. The Astros for Reinhardt's. I already need some more top loaders. Give me a second. Ben Rice, red rookie. Riley Green, 19 of 175. And then purple, Malcolm Moore. Nice. 22 out of 250. Rangers to Dave Stevens. Another Holt base chrome. Carson Bench, 170 of 199. James Wood, red rookie, and Yancel Luis. There's a Diamondbacks auto, D. Rude. 288 of 499. There, let's get you up there. Orlando Reptilian. What's up, Bizzle? That was box number 2, so just 2 boxes in. No ways to go still. Caldwell next, you got it. Caldwell and then a bow. Thanks for popping in, Bizzle. You missed some epic stuff. Hit a sweet one in the Dynasty Divisional. Villarreal, 8 of 150, nearly my first Bowman auto. Astros to Reinhardt's. I hit J-Rod 101 Dynasty patch auto. It's quite epic. Duarte 247 of 299. Elvin Garcia 32 of 75. Orioles going to Real Doc Strange. Royals to Hurlis. Thank you, Bizzle. Thank you. Yeah, also just had a sweet Series 2 and Inception mixer. So first box of Series 2 had a Cedric Mullins patch auto. They used to be like the Reverence patch autos. Now they're just patch autos out of 10. And then the next one had a McCutcheon patch. Oh, base relic redemption. So rounding the bases. Insert. The real 62 out of 499. That's the plan, Bizzle. That's the plan. Get all my breaks in for the day. Might as well hit it now. The sandbag in the super case. The trash cans are banging. It's coming. 158 at 250. If you've never watched our video that we did of that, it's pretty funny. I think it's pinned on our YouTube on the go to the channel page. We gotta go 3 of 125 again. We got a one already, so not gonna beat that. Tiger's going to Eller. Just put that up here. River Ryan red rookie. Yeah, that video is funny because it's so obviously like we did it like during the Astros scandal, so like it's so obviously like fake. And people are like, I can't believe you would post this. Everyone else thought it was just hilarious. 14 of 150, Mike Vassell. Going to the Rays for Nublitz. Nope, Jordan, that will be at noon tomorrow. I always do 10 p.m. drops for noon the next day. Arias Reptilian. That's actually at the Wisconsin location, so I don't think they'll have somebody drive in for it at midnight. That would be rough. I don't want to wish that on anybody. I think Jay lives like an hour away from the store, too. Drive an hour over to the store to do a 1 a.m. break or something. So yeah, basically we'll never move breaks up from their scheduled time. Move them back if we have to. Don't like to, but move them back. But yeah, we'll never move them up. Jordan, nice little hit earlier for you. Sure does, Bizzle. Oh no, you're good. I didn't mean it as a negative comment. I was just saying that it's at the Wisconsin location. Yep, so I'm here in Minnesota, and then Wisconsin breaks all day Sunday. So we got Saturday here in Minnesota, and then yeah, Wisconsin for Sunday. Yeah, Jay's the man. No worries at all, Jordan. Says it all. How'd you find us, Jordan? Got quite a few new people, either from Summer Road Trip or Fanatics Fest. We're up a bunch of high-end stuff. We've got some Dynasty guys. Villarreal rolling here. Astros going to Reinhardt. Heck of a player break. I'm refusing to put him in the mid, but probably should be. On number 3, you get into the mid. Kadeem Dia, 327 of 399. Twins going to the Professor. I know, Bizzle. Bone's going to be missed. Going to be deeply missed. He said he was going to pop in and hang out with us, but holiday weekend, where's he at? Brooks Lee, red rookie there, also for the Twins. Twins to the Professor. Oops. Jackson Merrill, 72 of 199. And Zaire Hope, there we go. Got sale, didn't last very long in the mitts. Dodgers to Matthew Novak. Boom. Slap that in there. Let's see. Let's do right there. Cruise over to the left side. Oh, nice, Jordan. That's not too far. Too far of a drive from Monticello. I was out that direction yesterday. Wife's family has a cabin out past St. Cloud, Richmond area. So it's just driving through there. What cards did you bring by today? Anything crazy? Walcott, 46 of 199. Jordan, if you ever want to, also on the Minnesota breaks, you can do local pickup. It's totally up to you. Shipping's built into the break spots, so if you want them shipped, you don't have to do anything. They'll ship to you. If you want to do local pickup, you get $5 break credit for every spot that you pick up at the store. So if you want to do that, you just add LPMN to the end of your username. You probably see some of the other spots in the breaks where people have that on their username. And so you can pick up whenever you want. We got people that live like in Mankato and they come like once a month. Gain Dana red rookie and then Peyton Eels auto for the Twins. Twins to the Professor, but it kind of just depends how often you're going to be joining breaks and if you want them right away or not. Hey, Marvin Harrison Jr. Downtown's a great card. I grew up, obviously a Vikings fan here, but I also really liked Larry Fitzgerald because he was from Minnesota, so I like the Cardinals still. It's my second team. But yeah, we send out a couple hundred cards every single week to PSA. So happy to help out. Christian Moore. Typically we send out on Friday, so it'll probably go out on this next Friday. And we also have PSA send a team out to the store a couple times a year for drop-off events. So if you have anything really high-end that you want to hand directly to PSA, they'll be out here again in August, I believe, is the next one. And then they just take it straight back to California with them, which is kind of cool. I don't think so, Keith. I was saying earlier, I think they've all been pulled. Jesus Madej, 80 of 125. I think we're better off ripping 24 draft or something. Jesus Madea gonna go to the Brewers from Mr. Presidents. Yes, Jordan, we do have a eBay store. We don't really list like buy it now stuff very often, but we do a ton of consignment, so you can follow along and check out stuff as it gets posted from breaks. And likewise, if you hit something in a break that you want to consign, I just have a form that you fill out. Bizzle says I was still thrown off when I got break credit added. When he visited and did local pickup. Hey, you're welcome, Farrell. Just catching up on some of these comments. You're welcome on those Twins hits. Andrew, I do have more Peachy blasters. You want me to rip some for you? I could drop some more. And Jordan, the eBay store name is just Real Sports Cards MN is the username. Yeah, Andrew, we have those available in store too. If you wanna come buy them in store tomorrow or whenever. I think we got plenty of them. So if you want, I'd be happy to drop a couple more. They're a few dollars cheaper, I think, in store. Got shipping and stuff built in. I guess it's kind of a wash if you do local pickup, but if you want to buy them in the store, you totally can. Otherwise, I could drop some more and rip them for you. Brody Hopkins, 89 of 299 Rays. Rays to Nublet. Yeah, Jordan. Here, why don't I just show you this real quick? Switch over to the desktop. So if you want to read more about the eBay consignment, I would go back out to the homepage, and if you tab over here on the live carousel, you've got a couple different content pieces. You got one on submitting to PSA, and then there's also one for submitting to eBay. So I got all the details in there, and then you can click the link right here. Here, I can actually just throw this in the YouTube chat for you too. Boom, there you go. If you want to read more about it. But essentially, if you submit it, it'll get pulled and listed for 5-day auction. 5-day auction starting at 99 cents next business day. Devers out at $2.99. Winston Santos, 47 of 175, Rangers. Yeah, I always tell people, like, so we pay out 85% on anything over $125, basically. So for something that you think is going to sell for over $125, like, you're really only paying 2% consignment fee. If you sold it yourself on eBay, you're going to get 87%. But you have to do all the work and shipping and all that. So for lower end stuff, maybe you want to sell it yourself. Stuff over that, it's like, just let us sell it for you. Colt Emerson, 172 of 399. No, not at all. That's perfect, Jordan. Because anytime somebody asks questions like these, there's always somebody else that has thought them in the past, but was either too shy or just didn't want to bother and ask. They're getting the same information. It's perfect. Angels to Orc Billy on Christian Moore. Nice Christian Moore auto. No one's bidding on Bizzle's Johnny Level. Make sure you send Oz the link. Yeah, nice, Andrew. That's a great young gun to hit. Celebrini. Speaking of PSA, that could be a PSA candidate.
Here's some info about Canada.
What see you got for us? 10 provinces, 3 territories. The more you know. That was close. Almost lost a base insert there. Connor Norby, red rookie. Staffura, 141 of 499 for the Reds, Mr. Presidents. It's base auto Bizzle, is that what you're saying? Staffura up there. Thomas White Reptilian. McAdoo, 23 of 199. Yeah, I don't know, Bizzle. I don't know. You could send a message to Wisconsin support. You said you hit it with them, right? Sometimes they won't list stuff that they think is going to sell for under $5 or whatever, but obviously the anime is not going to fall in that. Sometimes people want to consign like base cards. It's like, we're going to have to charge you a higher fee than what it sells for, most likely. So 2 left in soccer, 8 left in basketball. Super close there. Still have Lakers available. Let's just put Lakers to 199 and go 50 off on Lakers because I feel like that's the only one that's going to hold this up. All right. Turn the closeout on that as well. Peyton Neals again, 73 of 299. Going to Furl. Good Twins break, Furl. You know what? Maybe that's what we need to do. I was just thinking because Chris hit 2 of these. We need to go back to 23 Bowman Chrome where they got double superfractors. That's the solution here. 245 of 499. Nick Kurtz for the A's. Team Brian. Why didn't I think of that sooner? They double printed the superfractors and then had to buy them back. Kobe Mayo red rookie. Bichette 66 out of 75. I think maybe the best part of that story about Topps accidentally double printing most of the superfractors is that when that started happening and people started reporting like, oh, like Real Breaks hit a superfractor and then somebody else hit the same superfractor, Emil went out and bought like 2 random superfractors around eBay, and there was like, I don't know if it was like a sheet, so maybe like 9 players that didn't get double printed, and the 2 that he bought were 2 of those 9. So Topps offered these huge buybacks for most of the cards, and the 2 that Emil bought, he got stuck with. Brewers to Mr. President on Yafri Rodriguez, 66 of 499. So he bought them just hoping that he could cash them in with Topps. No dice. Jonathan Long, 34 of 150. It was a good idea in theory. Cubs to Champagne Hunter, Jonathan Long. And yes, this is definitely a new record bounty. We're in uncharted waters here. Amador red rookie, Luis Pena, sick. Good Brewers box. Brewers to Mr. Presidents. Ismael Javier, Reptilian. Corey Lewis, 7 of 100. The steel plate barrel. Yeah, Brewers are going to keep getting more and more expensive, huh? Joffrey's not bad either, right? Ooh, that is a bold statement, but everybody knows Brewers prospect. It's probably Jay. Yeah, you too, Jordan. Hopefully get a chance to say hi next time you're at the shop. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully see you around in some breaks. And if you ever have any other questions, don't hesitate. Ask away. Steven Echeverria, 124 or 150. Another true blue. Oh, a lot of true blues. Just not the big names we're looking for. Ace to Team Brian. I like it, Bizzle. That sounds like Jay. 96 out of 250, Will Simpson. Romeo, 283 of 499. Rose Martinez, red rookie. Cunha, rookie ink, 28 to 100 on the mini diamond auto. Mets to strike first. Will do. Yeah, the rookie autos are very tough to hit. So, nice one there. Jace Young, red rookie. Corey Lewis, 103 of 499. Twins again to the professor. Got a twin stand going here. Nothing crazy, but just keep hitting stuff. Yoda Vrees, Reptilian. Luis Pena, 186 of 199. Brewers to Mr. Presidents. One last box here. No, DeVries was last year. Last year in Bowman Chrome. Or regular Bowman? I think Bowman Chrome. '23 was Ethan Salas in Bowman Chrome for the Padres. That Salas hit a couple absolute bombs at the Fall League, but I think he's been hurt this year. Yeah, Jordan, that card was sick. A couple crazy Series 2 boxes in that mixer, so a real fun one. But yeah, don't really expect to see that out of a Series 2 hobby box. Noblemeyer 68 of 125 Marlins. Look at that. Another one. Andrew Morris for the Twins. Going to Furl. Yeah, really not too many base autos, so kind of similar to the rest of the jumbos tonight. A lot of color, just not really low numbered color. Yeah, free 117 of 299. Jacob Wilson, red rookie. That's a great card to hit. Team Brian. Has some fan cash coming his way. Courtesy of Fanatics. Slade Caldwell, 101 of 499. Bazana, 216 of 299. I think I'll keep Zaire Hope in the mid, but Guardians there to Prestige Worldwide. Is it Pascal? Don't know some more there. Red Rookie Yuroki and Dylan Fiend, another one for Brian. Yeah, Bizzle. I mean, I would say like 95% of top prospects when they get called up struggle. So it's totally expected. It's definitely an outlier when somebody comes up and doesn't struggle. Chase Burns, 34 of 125. He's hitting like 200, which sounds really bad, but could definitely be worse. Yeah, it's small enough sample size. You got a couple good games, and you're right back there. Hitting 250. 250 with some pop. No dice. No dice on the 101 here. Well, we gave it our all. Like, literally, we ripped everything that was here. Oh, man. So, bounty goes to 9,700. Yeah, 9,700 for that $69 mixer that they got filling for 1 o'clock. So, yeah, 2 spots left in that one, and then they're going to have... more in the afternoon, I'm sure. Jordan doesn't know anything about basketball for the last break of the night. Lakers have LeBron and Bronny, which is why they're the most expensive. But should be a fun one to end the night. Yeah, besides Lakers, everything else is pretty cheap, so it's really not too bad. Reptilian, Klassen, DeVries, Javier, White, Moore, Arias, Hernandez, and Marlando got top loaded. That is the fun thing about breaks, though, is that even if you don't know anything about basketball or don't know anything about hockey, you can still hang out and watch the breaks and start learning. I didn't know anything about hockey either, but I ripped a ton of hockey at this point and I've learned a lot. Red rookies, you got Roki, Jace Young, Relvis Martinez, Amador, Kobe Mayo, Norby, Locklear, Dana, Lee, Ryan, Thorpe, Wood, Rice, Del Castillo, and Kenzie Noel. I can't remember if Connect has anything in tops. Can't remember. You are welcome, Farrell. Thanks for hanging out. This is paper color here. Maybe I'll just sort it out real quick, or at least the high numbered ones. Ah, what the heck? Not that many. All right, Sky Blues out of 499. We got Austin Riley, Nick Kurtz, Romeo Sanabria, about 399. Kadeem Dia, 299. Devers, 250. Burrito, 199. Merrill, 175. Santos and Green, 75. Bichette and Garcia. Sorry, Bizzle. We had fun though, right? Chase Burns at 125, Caldwell 499, Meyer 125, Simpson 250, Lewis 100, Long 150, McAdoo 199, Cruz 75, Emerson 399, Walcott 199, Mariano 250, Ugarte 299, Jang 499, Benj 199. I mean, I think the only solution, Bizzle, is we got to add to it. Keep it fresh. So I got the 2 left there in soccer, and then 8 left in basketball. Here, I'm gonna go add another round of discount. Let's see if we can't get these both closed out. Just added some more discounts to basketball. Then let's see, soccer's got Arsenal and Man City left. Let's make them both 99. Yeah, this is crazy. This is the stack of base autos. There's 4 here. There's, I don't know, one or two up on the showcase. But yeah, a lot of boxes that had all color. Andrew Morris, Christian Moore, Peyton Eels, and Jesus Lopez. Refractors out of 499, Lopez, Stafura, Luis, Lewis, Fiend, 299 Eels and Hopkins out of 250, Malcolm Moore. A's are going to Team Brian. We've got Blue Echeverria at a 150, and then Jacob Wilson, red rookie. Mets going to strike first. Acuna at a 100. Brewers, Mr. President, Madej to 125. Rodriguez 499. Pena base auto. Pena 199. Jaffrey out of 299. Lozana Speckle going to go to the Guardians for Prestige Worldwide at 299. Astros. Going to Reinhardt. We got a Villarreal, True Blue at a 150, and then 2 refractors. Tigers going to Eller, True Blue, Jack Penny at a 150, and McGonigal to 125. High serial number, Vassal, 467 of 499, and then also a True Blue. A lot of True Blues. Maddich 1 of 199. Going to go to the Yankees for Smart Guy Sports, and then in the mid Zaire Hope, 188 of 299 at the Dodgers to Matthew Novak. Good night, Bizzle. Get some sleep. Super fun day today. Appreciate you hanging out throughout. Got some mitts. Matthew Novak, low cereal, smart guy. And Rays for New Blitz. New Blitz had a good day too. Bunch of points. Let's go ahead and random off. Random off the daily pit stop. I gotta get some more teas too. I think we just have tomorrow's teased. Oops. It's the 5th still. All right, 250 entries, 11 rounds. Machatka up top, and then grab that link. Actually, I didn't look at the other 2. But Machatka taking home the card here. YouTube link in. Jeff Hahn, dead last. Try again tomorrow. All right, Machatka, Ruone, and Cardtown USA are the 3 scoring points here. I'm going to throw these points in as well. Oops, wrong one there. That should have everything in there now. If you want to go take a look at the leaderboard. So Matthew Novak into third for the week, and then Jeff and Ammo are tied heading into Sunday. We got 2 breaks left, so not quite yet, but 2 left in soccer, 8 left in basketball to close out the night. Let's see, soccer is 190 to close, and basketball is 580 to close, with Lakers being 200 of that, so not too bad. But yeah, we'll get those closed out and hopefully be ripping here shortly. Thanks everyone for a fun day filled with a bunch of Bowman. Sorry we couldn't hit a 101, but I've ripped basically everything that we had for Bowman, trying to get it hit. Jordan, so we'll definitely get this in tonight. I'll stick around, and as long as it takes to get it in. Occasionally, every once in a while, we do have something that just doesn't quite get there, and we'll just push that to the next morning and rip it. So very rare that we actually end up pulling something, but yeah, sometimes it just needs some more eyeballs in the morning if it gets too late. But we won't have any trouble getting this one in, based on my experience. We'll get this one full. So. Yeah, hopefully see you here shortly for one of those, but I would assume it'll be soccer here shortly, since that one's just the 2 cheap spots. But thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you shortly.